Hi, good morning. Miss Pierce here. Today's Friday, and we need to put our pictures together. We're going to take our perspective pictures and put them with our other picture that we drew to represent ourselves. So I'm giving you a little background today. It's not very nice outside, but it doesn't look too bad back here. So first thing, let me recap what we've already done. I asked you to come up with some shapes, and then I asked you to put them in perspective so that they become three-dimensional. And then the last step was to clean those up, to get rid of those orthogonal lines, those perspective lines that go back to the vanishing point, clean it up. Should look like something like this when you're done. Not traced with marker, just with pencil, but this was just to show you to highlight that one particular shape. So I have a different set that I used. I decided that I was going to go with this. And I want it like very quickly. If you want to change something, I'm going to show you how you can change it. Like if you want to take this and make it a little bit different than just going to one vanishing point in one place. Like you could use one vanishing point, but you could put different areas, put it in different areas of your picture. So let me turn the camera down so that we can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put it on my picture. So if I'm doing this and I'm creating a vanishing point, let's say that I want to put my vanishing point there, better use a darker pencil so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Obviously, you've done this part where you connect it to the one. And I could keep doing that. I could keep connecting all of those to that vanishing point. Like that. And then I can go back and I can decide, remember that you need to make your lines parallel, or they need to be consistent with whatever the one is on the other, across from it, the other side. So it would be something like that. And then this would go away. But what if in that same picture you decided that you wanted these to go to this vanishing point, but maybe you want this one over here to go to a different one? So you could do this. I can decide where it ends. And I could clean up that. So now I have shapes going in different directions. And you may even want to turn, like, if I have this circle here, I could turn it into a sphere by shading it. So maybe I want to change up my picture a little bit by doing some things like that. The next step would be, if I take my finished picture, my finished perspective picture, and you may have to draw it on another piece of paper. You may have to transfer it to a paper so it's cleaned up. You can do that a couple of different ways. You can make a light table. You can find something glass and put a light under it. I happen to have a light table. A lot of you have used that at school. I can take that, clean it up, and then now I need to mix it up with my picture. So I have my eye that I drew to represent myself. So now how do I combine those two together? And I decided that I was going to put it somewhere like right in here. That means I'll have to erase my lines right here. Now, if you know ahead of time where you want to put it, and you're cleaning up your other picture, you can draw very lightly in that area so that it's easy to erase later on, so that you can put it in there. So my eye is going to go somewhere like right in here when we get done. And then those lines would go away, those. And I actually want it to look like my eye is in front of that. You could put it behind there. You could make it look like something's going through it. If you don't have something glass that you could put a light under, what's the next best option? And that's why I decided to sit in front of the glass today. Take your two pictures, move it around, put it on the glass. If you have some tape, you can tape it up to the window. Whatever works. Now, let me explain this. When this picture is finished, when we get it all done, we are going to be doing some writing inside of this or drawing inside of these objects. These objects are going to be they're going to represent what stands in your way, what sometimes keeps you from doing the things that you want to do or being the best that you can. So kind of keep that in the back of your mind, and I will get back with you on Monday so that I can lead you into that part of the lesson. And that will be where we finish it. We'll do a little bit of shading. You may want to use color, but at least if you can get your two pictures incorporated into each other, that would be great for today. All right, peace out. See you on Monday, or talk to you on Monday, or type you on Monday, whichever form of communication works the best. Bye. Have a good weekend.